First to arrive as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
Ooh, no chat box. Yet?
You there! Hold that ship!
Ooh. High end?
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. I half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lise, to seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends. And may we meet again beneath a western sky.
Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo, which is always a great place to go.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we poured into that hole, and for what?
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
Podolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranie Lupi.
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips until I strip the fat from her.
Limza Laminza, the lower decks. Well, at least we weren't forlorn. We didn't get sidetracked. Jesus Christ, end the creepy, horrible music. Ah, it's better. Ooh, fireworks. That's nice of them to give us a nice return. I'm not Englishing well now. Back in Eorzea at last, ready to pick up where we left off and fight the fight. We're not who we were when we left. We're stronger and wiser. So let's do it. Let's get back to Alamigo and defeat Xenos once and for all. Pants! Catch me if you can! Oh. Complete the main scenario quest, a swift and secret departure. The Returned. I think we'll probably end soon, but... Oh. We should inform the Admiral of our arrival and brief her on that which took place in Domad before leaving the city. while you were away. Ooh, rings. Home is where the heart is, and Alphino is in Eorzea. Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. But in spite of all that and more, we return for better for the experience, and more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed of imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Right, well I'm all for that, obviously. But I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toe before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear that what we've accomplished. And it'd be best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest. I see I am not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldenard Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Garabania? Aye. The Alliance still holds the wall, despite several Imperial counterattacks. But we have been unable to press further into occupying territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, well, they have made great strides towards rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations, with mixed results. I'm sorry to say, 'twas a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you out. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryl Baldesion was taken prisoner. Kryl? Do they know where she is being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Garabania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Kryl told me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castrum Oriens. Pray excuse us, Admiral, Lady Giri. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Suspiciously long pause. Very suspiciously long pause. Oh, because you were teleporting me for some reason. Well, I think since we're in a new region, I guess, 'tis time for a change. Oops, not die. And equip our summoner's attire. As we're getting into the end. Ugh, what a stupid, tiny little horn. Yes, as we're getting close, I believe, I could be wrong, but we're getting pretty close to the end now. I think it's about time we geared up for something big. So let's see, speak with Thancred in Castrum Oriens. Where's Oriens again? Just to make sure. Garabania. It is right next to the Castrum Oriens crystal. You idiots! Castrum Oriens. Oh, there's something going on out there. I'll not get involved for the best. I want to take a quick drink. Give me a second. That's better. There you are. Have you heard the news? In broad strokes from Admiral... whatever, Blorswin. What happened? Kryle and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Y'shtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arenvald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos... Oh, make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. So that because you have the echo. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the echo as Alexander is, of course. Half the time it's enough to knock me on my arse. Like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. Which is basically what it is. So you walked in Fondola's memories? What did you see? A woman promised the world education, training, citizenship, all that and more. If she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people, a pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order, told her to return with Kryle Baldazian, alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kryle or her current whereabouts. If the orders were to bring Kryle back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it's up to you and our allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kempt is on his way to the Castro as we speak, for a meeting with General Aldlin. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Alex and I are going to go and see Conrad, like he suggested. You all wait here. Alright. While you were away. Battery. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. What can I say? Patience isn't one of my virtues. It's good to see you again, though I wish it was under better circumstances. Well, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise, Alex. I'm sure you've heard about Kryle by now. That's why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. Aye, I've no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass, and that's good news for Kryle. I'd like to think so. But enough about me. How's everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Arnvald's been a godsend. Him and Manago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames, Al Megan's brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Garabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Uldar and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. A force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we'll fight for every arm. And sooner or later, we'll get to Alamigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to Castrum Orients. There's no point you telling me everything now when you'll only have to say it again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right, I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Alright, back we go. How many trees are going to attack us, do you think? 1, 2, 7. Not a 1. My good gravy. Pippin, my boy, or Ralbon. Good to have you with us again. Huh? You seem stronger than I remember. Hard though I find that to believe. One would almost think you'd spent the whole time fighting. Well done, by the way. No! Pippin! You've spoken with Encred then? Good. Take heart. If anyone could track her down, it's him. I believe. I hear Commander Kemp's party approached. If you're ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. That one. Ralgar's Beacon. You, Ralban, and your allies have much to discuss. Healing, casting, except. There you are. And there is Commander Kemp, I see. I know you are eager to speak of our next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. Ba-ba-da.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Exposition.